everybody, good morning, happy Tuesday. Sorry I'm late. I was just working in the garden. I don't know why I'm yelling. I guess it's because the music was so loud. What's up, everybody? Hope I don't get copyright for that. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi is. Hang on one second, it might freeze for a minute. First, good to see you, cheers. And what's up, Shy? What's up, Galaxy? What is up, MK? Good morning, Brayden. Whew, I'm out of breath. Been running up and down the stairs making water. What's up, Mike? What's up, Yamaseta? Good afternoon, Jay. What's up, Jordan? And what's up, Pro Pyro? Good morning, Corey. Good to see you. Mia, L Badger, good to see everybody. Good morning. Yeah, someone turned on the lights. I'm flushing my system right now, you guys. I took out all the old water. Hang on, before I get into it. This is what happens. I feel the need to get into things right away, and let me just catch my breath and calm down for a minute. I've been running around and working all morning. And I don't know why. Okay, well, I know why. I just carried. What's up, Rock Solo? Good to see you. I just carried so much water up and down the stairs. My hands are like shaking. Anyways. Cheers, everybody. Plant Lovers Club. Oh, I gotta put all messages on. TV's in a good mood today. Must be the gummies working. No, not yet, MK. Not yet. What's up, Dave? And hope you're having a great day so far, Cavs. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, I emptied all the old water. We're just gonna jump right into it because I'm literally in the middle of it. While I'm still shaking, I'm gonna bring the rest of the water in. That way I can relax. I forgot to wash it yesterday, so it's in the sink. I didn't have time. You guys, it's been a busy morning. I had to make, so it takes 16 gallons of water from my bucket system to circulate, and I had to make twice the amount, 32 gallons, because I wanted to. So I have been checking the pH and the ppm of the water that sits in the bottom of each bucket. So there's a few things I need to do. One, disconnect the buckets that I'm not using. I'm not going to do that today, but I do need to do that. And I know it's counterintuitive. I should probably do it first so I don't waste more water or use more water than I need to. But in the interest of putting the plants first, we're just going to get everything filled, replenished with new nutrients. But I've been checking the pH and the ppm of the bottom of each individual bucket, and it's all over the place. What's up, G-Bay Genetics? What's up, Daniel? And it's anyways, 9 Bloody Skunk. I was gifted by Penny and her husband. Nice. So because it's all over the place, I thought, okay, let me just like clear out, because I've never cleaned out, or I don't know if you call it flushing. Flushing sounds, I guess it is flushing, yeah. Draining all the old water and adding a new. Check out the other channel, TFP After Dark. Starting my first plants just for fun. So I've never done that. What's up, Big Nug? I've never emptied out my system or flushed it before. My last grow, I just kept adding and adding and adding and adding, and it was just organic nutrients on top of organic nutrients, and I don't know if I had lockout or not, but I definitely had some issues. What's up, Kyle? Happy New Year's in advance to you too. Happy New Year's Eve. So yeah, I never flushed it. I never did any of that, and that could be what has been also messing up my roots. You can flush the medium, not the plants. Yeah, I'm not flushing the plants, but what I'm doing is draining any old water so we know that my system doesn't circulate correctly. The water that accumulates in each individual bucket, although the system circulates, it's not circulating enough for that water to fully deplete. There's always some old water sitting in there. So literally this morning I went through each bucket, tilted it, drained it, and I continuously emptied the res till it was empty. And then I added in fresh water and circulated it. And now I'm just gonna get rid of that water and put in new water with nutrients. So that's what we're gonna be doing right now. Bottom drain bucket system. Yeah, so unfortunately the system isn't quite designed for that. So in the future runs, I could modify it to do that. But right now, I'm left with, this is the best option, so. Oh yes, the medium for sure. So I'm just, yeah, all I've been doing is draining, and then I have plain RO water. So the pH of the RO water, so it's 12 ppm and it's 7.8. And so I just flushed it for like literally a couple minutes until the system started recirculating, and then a couple more minutes, and now I'm gonna take it all out. It was just like a 10-minute thing. I'm not trying to like drag it out. I'm just trying to do, you know what, even if it's just a little bit, removing that old water, that stagnant, gross water, then it's gonna be helpful. But here's the funny part, you guys. What's up, Bark Dog? And anybody else I forgot? Galaxy, I said good morning, I think, right? I don't know, you guys. You know what happens is all these lives start to become, because I do it every day, I see you guys come in and I'm like, oh, so-and-so's here. Oh, so-and-so's here. And I'm like, did I already say hi? Or did I not say hi? No, I said hi. And then sometimes I don't say hi because I've convinced myself I've already said hello. So I'm not ignoring you. If I forgot to say hi to anybody in the chat, I'm so sorry. You need a good morning checklist. I do. I need an all frickin' day long checklist. What's up, Bullet Man? Thanks for hanging out. And what's up, Nils? Hello from Germany. Welcome, welcome. I'm in Ontario, Canada. I really don't like ignoring people. Yesterday, okay, so I don't know why, but the live chat replay doesn't upload until several days later. So I can't even rewatch yesterday's live chat replay. I probably missed so much stuff in the chat, and I had guilt yesterday after my live because I feel like I ignored a lot of people, and that wasn't my intention. What's up, Fummy? Good to see you. I need to fill my water as well. All right, yeah, I gotta, so the funny part is, yeah, I do, calves. Maybe we'll test the gypsy grape. Maybe I'll take it up again. All right, so I'm gonna bring in some water, and then I'm going to, here's the funny part though, is I don't have a pump handy because right now I'm using it. I mean, I could bring it inside, but I don't want to put it in my res. No, I don't want to do that. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Just took me a minute. I'm glad I didn't say what I was about to say, because I would have felt like a total idiot. All right, so I'm just gonna empty this water out into this bucket. I'm gonna go dump it, and then I'm just gonna disconnect the water line from the buckets. That I can empty out the res into this bucket and dump it. I'm like, I was gonna say the good news is, you guys, we've got to milk a tower today, and I'm like, wait a second, milk a bucket system today, because I have the siphon right there. And the first round when I emptied the buckets, I used the freaking siphon, and now I'm like, what an idiot! You have a pump right here. Think. Sometimes I don't think, and I just do shit. What's up, Les? Good morning. Yeah, El Badger. I couldn't tell you who was in the chat yesterday on the live. I do not know. Um, I thought you were out west. I'm in Ontario as well. Oh, Georgian Bay, nice. Oh, well, G Bay. I thought you were in the States and it was for like Green Bay, like Green Bay Packers or something. I don't know. I talk to myself like you. I was about to milk a reservoir, Galaxy. Yep, you got it. Oh my gosh. Indiana, Indianapolis. Welcome, welcome. All right, I'm gonna just turn that on. So I could tell there's like a lot of micro, you know, that color, the brown color. It's not brown, like it's not, because I've had root rot and nasty water before. It's not like nasty water. It's water that has still some nutrient mix left in it, but the pH is all over the place. I went to the cucumbers, to the eggplants, to the tomatoes, and I tested ppm and pH in every res, and it really varied. So right now what we're doing is we're just emptying the rest of the, so I emptied all the water, then I put in 16 gallons of clean water, and now I'm just removing it, cleaning out the res, and then we'll add in fresh water with our nutrients. Yeah, no, this doesn't the nutrients. I don't know if you mean stink as in suck or stink as in it smells, but it doesn't smell. Oh man, that would have been funny if we milked a bucket system. That's the thing, is like, even though this res can probably hold 7 gallons, because the hole is drilled for the return pipe to come out, I can't fill it more than 5 gallons. No, I can't smell anything. Somebody else said it smells. John, that's the goal. Dump it right on the grass outside in the snow. Good morning. Is that, like, come on, John Doe. I would not use fish fertilizer in my indoor system. Definitely not. Let's don't and say we did, yeah. The thing is, like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's nutrients because it looks very different than the water that I had before. The water that I had before was more of like a, I don't know, more of like a green brown, like an organic brown. This looks more of like a synthetic brown. A brown where if you mixed brown, pink, and green, it would make this color. I think it's just nutrients. But it's good that we're cleaning it out. Clearly, it's necessary. I used to feed my leftover hydroponic water to deck plants. Nice. Well, right now it's like crazy snow outside. It's been like snowing out all morning. All right, I'm not gonna be able to carry this, so let me just grab this, dump this. That's free advertisement for Costco. I'll be right back. Because I don't have my travel mug, my coffee's gonna get cold. What's up, Cannabis? Tuesday. John, we get it. You like soil. So glad for regenerative. Me too, I am grateful for that. I just choose to grow this way too. I'm gonna show you, John, you're gonna be proud. You'll see my outdoor garden in the summer. Those outside seeds are sure to bloom now. Yeah, the tomato ones, that'd be funny. I would actually laugh if that. What's up, Doc Leby? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. What I miss? What I miss? Oh, bad crash yesterday. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I saw your name. I said hello and then I walked away. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Wow. That was extremely rude of me. I hope you are okay. Thank God you're okay. Thank God you're here. Doc Leby. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. What's up, Growin' Mo? Thanks so much for hanging. And oh, I'm so glad you thought it looked stunning. Yeah, it was a great freaking meal, man. I enjoyed that yesterday. A few centimeters here tomorrow. Nice, Les. Stay warm. Cold here below in Ontario. Yes. Or below Ontario. Yeah, Wisconsin. You guys are right underneath us. I would feed my outside plants fish tank water. Nice. You need holding tanks and pumps, bigger reservoir. Yep. That's what I was talking about the other day. I got sprained wrist. Oh, Doc Leby, I'm glad you're okay. What are we milking today? No, today I used my brain. I was about to not use it, but I did. And we've got a pump. I mean, I feel like I've drank out of a Yeti, and it's not all it's cracked up to be. It still gets cold. And thanks so much, Doc Levy. Cheers. What's up, Andy Man? Good to see you. No, John, I don't feed it with synthetic. I had this company send me all organic, natural nutrients that I was going to use in my system. Shout out to Simbus Organics, and it's pretty good stuff. I just didn't want to use it in my system because even though it's water soluble, I was concerned, especially after using the GH. So I used it outside, and I showed you guys what it's got. It's got a ton of, like, I have a bag of Grow, Transition to Bloom, CalMag. It's got some kind of tea. I hope 2026 is a great year for everyone. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. Thank you so much, Johnny Doe. Appreciate it. Yeah, Grow and Mow. You know what? I'm going to change my attitude. Instead of saying, I hope everyone has a great 2026, I'm going to tell you guys right now, you are going to have a great 2026. Everybody's going to have a great new year. This is going to be, I know it's going to be my year, so I hope it's going to be all your year as well. It will be. I'll manifest it for you. I'm going to manifest it for all of you. I don't believe I know that song, Les. Oh, thanks, Fred. Yeah, you know what it is? Sometimes I have a gummy and I'm like in my regular routine just hanging out, and then if I do something different, or if I'm like, you know, talking to people, all of a sudden I'm like, what was I talking about? And I just completely, so that happened a lot last night. I know I was talking about my buckets and I just completely blanked. Now I can just carry the rest. Challenge everyone. Yes, try something new. Well, I'm trying something new at the end of this year. Does that count? Cannabis? Stop lugging water around. All right, then one of you come. I have an RO filter, you guys. I feel like some of you, you know, I do a live every day. You guys should know what my setup is like by now, and that I can't put an RO system in here because I don't have a water line in the grow tent. You guys know that. Come on. I'm going to get myself a setup like in the basement. I'm going to get a water line and I'm going to connect it to the RO system, and I'm going to think about getting a larger reservoir right outside the grow tent, and I'm just going to have to suck it up and connect these two together, these two bucket systems. Even though I want separate grows, I can't. They share lights, they share an environment. I'm going to do one large res. I'm going to rethink the whole thing. I don't know if it's going to be for the next grow or the next grow, but it's something that's going to happen 2026. That's what I'm going to do. That's one of my goals for 2026. What's up, Daniel? And yes, Kevin, it's going to be a freaking fantastic year. And J-Rats is here. What's up? Good to see you. Anyone in here make your own nutrient solution? That is a good question. Your dedication won't stop. It's in your roots. Ah, thank you so much for saying that, Growing Mo. Right back at you, man. We're all motivated by something at the end of the day, and anyone could be an inspiration. Just got to get to know each other, you know? What's up, Dad's tent? Hell no, you know how long? I like that, that's funny, but it's true. Oh my gosh, what's that song? Keep shining, keep shining. You're the Lori, that made me think of that song. What's up, Lori? Good to see you. Oh yeah, that's what friends are for, or something like that. Just curious. I have never had an infatuation with plants. Like, I grew up around flowers just because my grandma loved flowers. But I never was interested in plants. This is new for me. This is completely new. I see some strong edibles in your future. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to manifest some good energy, you guys. She will say LOL over 100 times. Actually, I think I've done a pretty good job. I've been very in my own head, and I've been trying to talk slower and not say LOL out loud. I don't know why. Like, just laugh. What's wrong with you? Yeah, Lori, it can be, you know, a lot of back and forth, but it is what it is. All right, let me go dump this, and then I'll go catch up on the rest of the chat. Mods, you do what you need to do if somebody shows up. Now, we're gonna get this reconnected, and we're gonna get the water going. I'm gonna bring some water in. 2026, no more lugging water. Maybe end of 2026, but it's something I'm gonna work towards. I need to transplant tomato and pepper plants into the bucket system today and start some more seeds. Exciting! Send us an update, MK. I want to see. Sometimes arguing with people is like playing chess with a chicken. Yeah, shit all over the place. Oh my god, you're so funny, Cavs. You know what? I'm working on it. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do. That's gonna take a lot of hours. I've done these lives. I forget what day I started. I think it was May. Oh yeah, May the 4th. That's the day I started. Women love. I know a lot of people that hate flowers, so that's not true. I've been waiting my plants since I was a baby. Those are the biggest leaves I've ever seen. Which ones? The lettuce? They're so freaking big that like it is definitely too much nitrogen, but you know what? It worked to my benefit for the lettuce wraps because they were perfect. Nice, large, and tender leaves. My dad, thank you. I had firewood in the back of the truck. Logs flew over. Oh man. Chainsaw came through the back window. Oh my god. Doc Levy, thank God you're okay. If you only had to grow one food, what would it be and why? Potatoes, probably. Because if I had no food, potatoes are the most filling and you can make so much stuff with them. I think that would be like the most sustenance, like to hold you up, to fill you up. Like it's not very nutrient dense, but I've never even grown potatoes. But if we're talking like because of my mission, like grow your own food, like, you know, end of the world style where you can't get food anywhere else. If I can only grow one thing and it were to like feed myself, it would be potatoes. But if I were only able to grow one plant just for fun, just to enjoy, normally I would say some type of flower plant because they're so fun to look at, but Chinese 5-color pepper plant, I keep going back to that. It's got beautiful flowers and then it turns into the sickest peppers. Jurassic lettuce, yeah. Have you done math on cost savings on that setup? No, I suck at math, but I can tell you I'm not recouping the cost. Ginger or turmeric, sounds cool. What's up, Just Butters? Good to see you. All right, let me get some water in here and then I'm gonna continue catching up on the chat. I feel bad when I miss things, but I gotta get this circulating, otherwise my plants aren't gonna be happy. So let me bring the water, let me bring all of it in. And then I'll catch up on the chat in just a second. I'm gonna dump the rest of this. I mean, I could still fill a little more water and kind of just let it circulate for another minute, but yeah, we didn't even do a tent tour today. I forgot. We'll do one in a minute. What's up, graphics? Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat, so I'm really behind. The greens for my new system. Some of the seeds are super old, probably why they don't germinate. Yeah, feed them to the chickens. Good idea. Beans, yeah. Catnap got me back to normal. Nice. What's up, Aaron? Grow and mow, I don't even know if that was a good response, but it's one of those things where I'm very indecisive. I go all over the place. It changes, right? My favorite plant changes based on what's new. So it's going to be really hard to choose what my favorite plant is this grow because everything I'm growing is new. I've never grown any of these varieties before. My 5x5 just generated 2K and still have some left for myself. 8th run in the same soil. Beautiful, John. That's awesome. Congrats. Thanks so much for hanging out, still me. And what's up, Justin? Could do the same thing with a couple shoe boxes. I'd grow beans because you can use them for making... Oh, good idea. True. "10 years. Wow. Don't you guys remember? Actually, a lot of you guys weren't here when I first started it, but when I first... oh, the water's coming out clean now. When I first started the lives, I tried germinating 40-year-old sugar snap pea seeds. They're like 40 years old, and they didn't germinate, they just molded. 3 water bottles at one time, impressive. No, 4 MK, 4. I can do, I don't think I could do 3. I don't want to injure myself, but I could do 2 gallons in each hand, so 4 gallons. Oh, that's so nice, Growing Mo. Donate cannabis to seniors. That's a good idea. All right, so I'm going to hook this back up, and I'm going to get the water circulating, and then we can do a tent tour. I'm so behind in the chat. Germinate a 5-year-old sees no problem. Chat trying to guess her age, but she looks like those people with young looks but can't tell. Forever 21, sure Warlock plays. Forever 21, man. Pitter patter of the little feet. It's all good. How's your morning today? My morning is good. We are working and we are getting things done, and it feels good to kind of try to take control of the bucket system because, you know, last time I kind of just left it and I was like, whatever it'll be, and I just didn't really, I put a lot of care into my garden, but I didn't really have a clear understanding of the change or the effect it could have on your plants when you actually properly maintain your res and your system. So I'm feeling excited because I've never done this before. So I'm having a great morning because I feel like I'm doing something for the good of the plants and it feels productive AF. What's up, Eddie? Good to see you. Sorry, I'm behind on catching up on the chat. How much all harvest sell for? I don't sell it. I eat it. I'm still learning, so I'm not growing enough to be able to have that much extra. Like, I'm able to share, but kelp extract. Soak helps. Oh, I'm gonna try that, Kaz. That's a good suggestion. What's the total cost of your tent and lights? That's a great question. I don't know. I would say, I don't know. I'm working on a video of the total cost, but if I had to give it breakdown, probably $10,000. for like, well, the tower lights too, the spider farmer lights, the whole tent itself. I don't know if you're talking about the fans and stuff as well. Good morning, Brian. Good to see you. And what's up, Fabian? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Sorry I'm not really engaging with the chat. Well, I'm trying to catch up. Tell us about the merch and where to get it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm working on it. I'm sorry. It's been busy. I'm actually like working in the garden so much that I haven't had time to. I'm really trying to take it like seriously and learn. I haven't had time to put up the merch. I'm gonna do it. That's what I need to do before 2026. I've got 24 hours. Let's freaking go. I have so many things that I want to finish before 2026. This is the kind of person I am, is like all of December, I'm like, oh, I want to finish this, I want to finish that, whatever. And then it's like December 30th and I'm like, all right, let's write the to-do list. And then all of a sudden I've got like all these things to do. If I calculate how much time it's going to take me to finish everything, it's like I have 80 hours worth of work to do, and I've only got 48 hours to make it happen. Well, 48 or 24. Tomorrow's the 31st, so yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously it's less than 48 hours, 24 hours. Thanks for saying that, Laura. You guys all inspire me. The only thing I know is that I know nothing. I mean, do any of us really know anything, Grow and Mow? You know? There's so much we don't know, and we don't know what we don't know. So, do you really know? You know? When do you add the nudes? Like right now, we're going to circulate the system, and then I'm going to add in nutrients. Like I've got to fill it till it starts circulating again, and then we're going to add in nutrients. Props to you for not starting in a 3x3. Honestly, I'm kind of embarrassed that I didn't. People are probably like, what is she doing with this setup? She's so new. But you know what? Go big or go home. Go big or go the F home. I need a manager. You know what? I was thinking about that this morning. I'm like, I have too many. I don't need a manager. I need assistants. You, go do this. But then I'm such a people pleaser that I can't delegate. Do you know how many times I've been, like in the corporate world, I've been like a manager or whatever. And I'm pretty good at managing people. However, sometimes I feel guilty delegating. And then I end up taking more on than I should. And that's something, even in life, you know, when someone wants to help you, it's okay to take the help sometimes. But, you know, I like to take things on myself. What's up, Wafiz? Good to see you. And, yeah, if I don't see you guys tomorrow, well, we're not going anywhere yet. We just started. But happy early New Year, everybody. I guess it's weird. I guess we should say Happy New Year when it's the New Year. Treat seedlings the same way. Treat cuts. Rub a little dirt. Yeah. Everything looks better on paper. Yes. You like the hoodie, Grow and Mow? I know, right? The purple is like, that's what's up. No, we are not making slime. I know it doesn't work very well. Yeah, I'm learning that very quickly. Growing is such a learning experience. Oh man, yeah. I'm going through like a I don't know, like a life transformation, and it's so like while having the garden at the same time, there's so many parallels and like so many lessons. It's wild. We clean now. The water that was coming out was clear, so now I feel good putting everything back in. And this water, it's gonna warm up, but right now it's 14 degrees Celsius. And it should be 18, so it might be a little too cold, but it'll warm up very quickly. If you wanted to wear latex gloves, send her $50 right now. Yeah, $50 US, not Canadian. I should try the horizontal stream, but for the ads, oh, I don't care about, I don't turn my ads on. I don't want you guys to get ads. It's annoying. I got walked on because I'm too nice. Story of my life. But no more Mr. Nice TFP. I was gonna say, I don't know what I was gonna say. Trying to normalize Merry New Year and Happy Christmas. Just that's funny. That reminds me of Harry Potter. Happy Christmas, Ron. I'm not even a Harry Potter fan, but you know. Carl, I have Instagram, thefreshprincess_. What's up, Carl? Happy Tuesday. All right, so I just emptied out my system. We got fresh water and everything's good. We're gonna add in some new nutrients. The system's already circulating, which is good. So I'm gonna maybe let it circulate a little bit and then we'll add in our nutrients. So while we let that just circulate for a minute, I'll do a tent tour for you guys. Keep in mind that the tomatoes kind of are a little bit wilty right now just because the water's been off for like however long I've been yapping away. And I'm still not caught up on the chat. All right. I hope everyone finds a special mushroom that helps. Me too, calves. Turn on the ads on the replays. I could. I don't know. It just like I feel bad. You see what I mean? Like I feel bad. To me, it's so annoying. I hate ads, and it puts me in a bad mood before the video even starts. And like, who wants to start a video? Like, who wants to start something off like that? You got to sit there, wait for the ad. You can't even click skip ad. So I don't know if you guys still see ads, and it's just YouTube's monetizing on them. If you guys still see ads, then speak slowly. I'm trying, okay? I've got a lot to say and not a lot of time to say it. So you guys got to listen and just deal with the fast talk. But if you want slow talk, then come hang out on TFP after dark, because there, I don't know what the heck I'm saying. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8. You know what? I do speak fast sometimes when I have a lot to say. But be thankful she doesn't do an episode in French. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm starting to lose my French actually. Because I do speak French. I grew up speaking French. My whole family speaks French. Calves, I'm glad we understand each other. You do understand me. Cheers. Yeah, I speak French. Growing up, so my mom and that side of the family are from Belgium, and they speak French there. And my dad is from Morocco, and they speak French there too. So I speak French. I grew up speaking French. Yeah. And in French, like, I don't really know. My grandma tried to like sit with me and teach me how to write properly, because it's not about just writing, it's about conjugations, right? French is more of a complicated language, and so she would sit there with me when I was a kid. Like, you got to go to school Monday to Friday, and then on the weekend I'd go to her place and she'd sit there and like try to teach me, and then I'd have to write it out and copy it, and I freaking hated it. So I just never really retained it. So I can speak. I lack vocabulary. My last job when I was working at the aluminum company, that was a bilingual role. Most of my clients were French. Most of my coworkers spoke French, and a lot of them were from France. So me speaking French from Belgium, it's different than like Canadian French, which is it's just a little bit of a different dialect. And so I used it so often that I was speaking really well. I had a good vocabulary, and I was very comfortable. And now I don't really use it much. So in the past, I've like recorded my calls, or I've heard myself speaking French, and I'm like, oh, wow, your French sounds really bad. Like I'm definitely losing it. Yeah, see, Cavs, that was the same thing as French. Like, my mom put me in piano lessons when I was a kid, and she wanted me to always like practice, and I didn't want to, you know? Yeah, if you can't keep up with I'm trying to speak slower. I'm not going to speak any slower than that. Otherwise, people are going to start to leave, because when I listen to people talk, if they're talking slowly, you lose me. That's it. You got to like keep up with what you're saying, because I can't follow if you're not speaking quickly. Yeah, being bilingual, you know what? I have an appreciation for it, because trying to learn another language as an adult, which I've tried, can be challenging. When you're a kid, it's totally different. You don't even was it actually Cavs, or are you just messing around? Because that's funny. No, I had a Hungarian piano teacher. He was incredible, like really incredible. But I didn't realize, I guess him and his wife were here like illegally. So something happened and they had to go back to Hungary or whatever. And like I lost my piano teacher. And I remember that was like you like start to get comfortable with your music teacher and whatever. And then now you got to get comfortable with somebody else. So then the other teacher that I had after that, I didn't like him at all, man. This guy, I didn't like him. He wasn't a good piano teacher. Yeah. Oh, from Quebec. You see, Lori, I have a hard time understanding the dialect from Quebec. There's so much slang, and I started getting better at it when I was working with people who also were from Quebec, or French Canadian. All right, we're gonna do a tent tour. I'm gonna grab my coffee. So yeah, big leaves, green tower, growing weird, looking for light, but it's still delicious. It's still nutritious, I think. And yeah, it's looking beautiful. It was so crunchy, man. It was great. I harvested so much cilantro last night. I also harvested arugula. It's so good. The tatsoi was so yummy. Great recommendation, Les. For those of you that don't know, Seed Addict 777 in the chat sent me a bunch of seeds. You're going to see all the tomato varieties are from him as well. But this is the tatsoi. It's a variation of bok choy, and it is freaking awesome. And then I got basil, parsley, lavender. I mean, that's supposed to be kale. I don't know what's going on there, but it works so well for the lettuce wraps that I don't care if it's too much nitrogen, because it's perfect. And it's still crunchy enough that I can use it for salad. I gotta go put that back in the freezer. That was my frozen jug that I used to keep the res cold. So, hang on, coffee. These are the tomatoes. They're looking a little wilty because they haven't been watered for the last hour. This is the Cherokee purple. looking gorge. She has, the flowers are starting to fall off. We're gonna get fruit. Hang on, let me turn my lights down for a minute. We go in under the lights and not wearing any protective gear, you know? All right. Thanks so much, Bob. Good to see you. Better late than never, right? All right, so Cherokee Purple. I've heard so many good things about this variety. Nice thick stalk already. And we've got flowers. Looks like we're gonna have a tomato. And this one is the Cousin Martina. We've got our first tomato of this grow officially growing. So that's an exciting update for today. There it is. Right there. That's the first Cousin Martina cherry tomato. Well, there's the second one right next to it. But yeah, we're going to have that. Our first, that's probably going to be the first ones we get to harvest. So that's a cherry tomato variety. It's like spanning pretty wide too. It's a large one. I pruned it yesterday, just a little bit of defoliation. And then we've got the Dark Galaxy. Okay, this one looked really good this morning. It's wilted now. It could be because I had to open the buckets, fix the pumps. We've also got some curling. I don't know if that's because the pH was all messed up. That's why I decided to take out the old water and put in new water. But we do have, that looks like our first Galaxy tomato growing. Dad's tent, I'm already using flower nutrients for this bucket system. The other one is still in veg because of the other plants that I also have to consider. So that's the Dark Galaxy. Pink Icicle is finally on its way back. It's been very like Dr. Seuss like. But now that I've been feeding it more, it's been doing better. It looked even better this morning, but it's just a little bit wilted. We're gonna get it some water, but we've got the first flowers that opened up. So this is the Pink Icicle tomato. They're very, very cool. They're like long icicle-like, kind of like in a cherry tomato formation. They're beautiful. They're very thin, or I don't know if you're telling me that they're thin tomatoes, but they're like, they look like icicles. And here we have the green zebra cherry tomato. We got some flowers. And then the Paul Robson tomato. What's up, Mo? Sorry if I missed anything in the chat. Works well for lettuce wraps. I also sent you information about how THC percent is mostly a ballpark figure. Oh, thanks so much, Kaz. You're always coming through with the knowledge and the information. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. pH swing, make plant. Yeah, stress for sure. That's why I decided to take out all the old water calves and put in some fresh water. I've never done that before. I don't know. I can't see it screwing things up. I can only see it benefiting the plants. So yeah, we've got flowers on our Paul Robson. These flowers they look like they're gonna be big tomatoes. And then the Oxheart was off to a rough start. It's doing better now, but we had some issues with nutrients and pH. Just a work in progress. And then, yeah, that's the Ponderosa Pink. New leaves are okay. The other ones are curling, but that's why I want to put in fresh nutrients, more nutrients, and try to get it right. Try to, now that I kind of understand what's happening, I feel like I can fix it. And cucumber. The cucumber's like, wow, really taken off. This is the Armenian cucumber. It's a nice variety. It's supposedly very prolific in aeroponics. We've got, or hydroponics or whatever, we've got some flowers. And then I've got, oh my gosh, my little finger eggplant. It's getting so big. I already pruned the larger bottom leaves, and look at that. Isn't she beautiful? She's already got the thorns, which means we're gonna get flowers soon. And these are really good. I don't know if you guys remember, but one of the last TFPs in the kitchen that we did from the other run, I'm gonna go grab my coffee. One of the last TFPs in the kitchen that we did from the other run, I made black beauty eggplant versus little finger eggplant, and I really liked the little finger eggplant. Tasted so much better. It was like sweet and good. Oh my god, it was so awesome. Do you add CO2 into your garden? Yeah, right here, me talking. But no, I don't. What's up, Frankies? Good to see you. Cleaning out, getting the house ready for New Year's Eve party tomorrow. Happy New Year's Eve, Frankies. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, super nice eggplant. Thank you so much. And the roots look good too, actually, but I'm trying not to lift the lids. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm just trying not to lift the lid because I just, you know, I don't want to stress the plants out. What's up, Gyro? Good to see you. And then the pepper plant. So this system I haven't flushed yet or drained yet. Maybe I will next week. But first I'm gonna, I don't know, I feel like I might up the nutrients. This system is at half capacity. It's only running, those buckets are running up there, and then these ones I'm actually going to disconnect the ones I'm not using. But yeah, I'm probably going to end up using all of these, but these here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out these connector pieces and just connect that directly to that and bypass the buckets that I'm not using so that I don't have to consume as much water. Maybe I won't have that many issues with like stagnant water, heating water, pH swings, or I might still have, it might be worse, I don't know, but I feel like that's something I can do. The cycle is 10 seconds on, 4 minutes off. So I've got mystery peppers, like I told you guys. This is the Marconi Rosso pepper. Les, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's a sweet pepper, right? Marconi? I think it's like a giant red bell pepper, if I'm not mistaken. I thought this was a pepper, but it's actually parsley. But you know what? Maybe we'll leave it in there and see what happens. This mystery pepper, it actually looks like, I don't know, every pepper I'm like, this looks like it's going to be a Chinese 5-color pepper, but it really does. The Chinese 5-color pepper already starts to kind of get purple right along there at an early stage. And it's not like a deficiency or anything, whereas this one, it's like fully green. Same with the Criolla Sella. This one is stunted. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a bell pepper. But look at this one. It's green. There's no purple in this one because this is an orange variety. So this, to me, is going to be purple. So I think I'm just going to have all Chinese 5-color peppers. Even here, look at that. You see, I'm telling you guys, it's not a deficiency. This is what the Chinese 5-color pepper looked like. It had purple hues in the leaves. So, but there is something going on here. See how these leaves are kind of like, maybe they're overwatered, kind of like bubbling. I should have everyone guess. Yeah, we should do a vote. Okay, I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna create a short. Everyone's gonna have to put it in the comments and vote on like a number or whatever and what they think it is, and then we'll do a giveaway for whoever got it right. This is a zinnia flower, and if I'm not mistaken, right after that next set of leaves, now I've grown zinnias so many times that I feel like I know when the first bud is gonna happen, and I feel like we got these leaves right here, the next one's coming out, and right in there is gonna be a new bud. Mark my words, you're gonna see it. And then this is the mocha swirl pepper. So these are flowers, by the way. I like having flowers in my garden for some wow, I can't talk. Some color, some added color, especially in the winter. It's gonna be nice, fresh cut flowers. Give people bouquets of fresh grown cut flowers in the dead of winter. I love this pepper plant. This might be my new favorite. We'll see. It's a variegated pepper with variegated leaves. I should do video compilations for every time I've said this too. I say this every time because I love it. It's so pretty. But yeah, I topped it and now I have so many new growth points. I topped it as soon as, so now we got to top these ones here. And I went aggressive. I didn't even overthink it. I literally just cut this entire thing off. And I cut this entire thing off. And it feels painful to do, but honestly, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Because now you get like tenfold, right? And because I have the space now, even though these are 4 plants to a bucket, I am only doing 1 because I want to have only 1 of each variety, and I want them to be like big, like, you know, trees. So yeah, those are the buckets, you guys. And then we've got the orange tower. So the romaine, this is the first time I'm doing things with the new nutrients and on a timer, and I'm doing a bunch of things differently. Where's my coffee? Every time I walk and talk with my coffee, I can never find it. Oh, sure, Warlock, or Warlock or whatever, if you saw my first grow, there's 80 plant ports in these buckets. I had every single plant port filled with a bell pepper, and I got so many bell peppers. I mean, the video was like a couple years ago because it was like one of my first runs, but I had all these buckets running, and every single plant port had a bell pepper plant in it. It was awesome. And it depends, right? Like if the roots don't have a lot of space to expand, then the plant won't grow very big. It'll still grow, you'll still get fruit. Will it be stunted? Will the fruit be a little smaller? Sure, but it's not gonna suffocate. Life always finds a way, and you'd be surprised. Trees cannot grow in that small of a space. I mean, I've had 4 runs growing peppers, and it works. But, you know, like what you're saying is true to a certain degree, right? I'm not going to put, my first run, I didn't know what I was doing. I put 4 pepper plants per bucket, and it was too crowded. Last run, I put 2 pepper plants per bucket, and although it wasn't too crowded, some pepper plants want to really grow outward, like the poblano, for example. So I thought to myself, since I'm growing so many new varieties, I don't know exactly how they grow. Let me do 1 pepper per bucket. If I can grow, you know, these massive tomato plants or cucumber plants in one of the buckets that are the same size, really, there's no reason why the peppers won't work. What's up, Death? Good to see you. And thanks so much, Sean. Appreciate that. And thanks so much, PD Riot, I guess, right? Sorry if I say your guys' handles wrong. I've been doing this. Yeah, trust me. Trust me. I mean, it may as well be my first grow blackened, but it's not. But it may as well be because I'm still learning. I'm not going to forget. No, I'm just letting it circulate a little bit. I just want to show you guys, and then we'll add it in the next 5 minutes. No substrate, just water and nutrients. Alejandro. Say it. I think I can say. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm not gonna sing it. I'm like, can I hit that note right now? I had to think about it for a second. Like, I don't think I can, because that's low, and I can hit it, but I just need to la 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 la, you know, exercise my voice. Oh my gosh, Death, it's all good, man. Just happy when you're here. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great week so far. What's up, Jimtown Steve? Good to see you. Almost. Yeah. You have an interesting way of using your French press, John Brown. I have John on Instagram, yeah, he likes to. He has a special technique with his French with his French press. I got 4 grandkids here running me ragged. I got 95 plants here running me ragged. Yeah. Doe, a deer, a female. Don't get me started, Cabs. I like that one too. That one's easy. What is it, Ray? What is it? A light of golden sun, or what is it? A light of golden sun, or a beam of golden? I forget what the word is. You know when you recall an old song and then you kind of forget the words and then it bugs you? Is that just me? Doyle, are you talking about the purple hoodie? You like the purple? All right. I'm just trying to think of, should I do this on the live or should I do it off the live? Getting all my stuff. Almost wiped out. Oh, yeah, Ray, a drop of golden sun. That tree looks upside down. Which one? What's up, Blanket Fuzz? Okay, so I'm gonna add in nutrients for their 16 gallons of water. Normally I've been adding half the recommended amount, but clearly that's not enough. I'm gonna push it just a little bit more. So I'm gonna add nutrients maybe for like 10 gallons of water, even though I have 16 in the system. And then just see how it does. Because my ppm and my EC were really low, much lower than they should be. Yeah, me, a name I call myself. Wait, do, re, mi, fa. I don't know what fa is. Oh, I see. I know I add it first, but I'm too scared to like do anything fancy like that or experiment. I'm not there yet. I'm just trying to survive right now. Okay, so today is December 30th. Okay, so CalMag, 1 ml per liter, or 1 tablespoon per gallon, right? 1 teaspoon per gallon. So I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon per gallon. So we're doing 10 teaspoons, which is 50. Micro, grow. So, okay. I feel like I'm gonna be using the entire freaking bottle. Like, how many mils is this? This is 1 liter. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta get more nutrients because I'm doing bloom and ripenings because I'm adding in nutrients for 10 gallons of water. It's like 100 mils of micro, 50 mils of grow, and 150 mils of bloom. That feels like a lot. Death, I can't wait to see an update. Send, I don't know what it looks like when it's dormant. I guess the flower just stays closed, right? I can't wait till you bring it under the lights. Only a couple more months, Death. Yeah, I'm gonna feed them for 10 gallons. So they're, like I said, there's 16 gallons of water, and up until now I've been using half the recommended amount, so that would mean I'd add nutrients for 8 gallons, but I'm gonna do a little bit more and then see. I'll check the EC, and if I feel like it, I'll just leave it for a couple days. Like, I don't want to push them too much, right? I'm trying to be mindful and kind of finesse them into getting more nutrients. Mainly paying for water, probably. I'm digging the Tower of Romaine. What's up, Emid? Good to see you. I don't know if it's Emid, Emid. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I'm just gonna call you M. What's up, M? If that's okay. It's a fact, look it up. What's up, Semper? Good to see you. Add more food till the tips burn. Yeah. No, no, no. I try to go little by little. But my challenge, actually, you know what? Here's the challenge I face is I can't properly pH because either I pH and balance the reservoir and that only fills up, that's only for 5 gallons. So I can do that, but 5 gallons at a time. Or I add in for the full bucket as it circulates. So I can either add 5 gallons of water and nutrients for 5 gallons worth and balance my res and then circulate the system, or I can add in enough nutrients for the entire bucket system, like add in the CalMag, circulate it, and then add in the rest of my nutrients, circulate it, and then pH the final water. But the challenge with that also is like, are things gonna change as they travel through the buckets, and is it gonna mix properly? I can also add like 10 gallons worth in my 5 gallon res, but then I'm not going to be able to pH it properly because it's not going to be accurate. Like the EC will be obviously higher than it should be. So do I just, I can't truly balance my res without circulating it to a certain degree. So I think I'm going to do what I did last time because I feel like the plants responded well. And what I did was I added enough CalMag for the full system. I circulated the system for like 5 minutes, and then I added enough nutrients for the full system. I circulated that for another few minutes, and then I checked the pH, and I let that circulate. And then I balanced it by adding, I think I had to add pH up, or no, pH down, and then I was good. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do that because my plants looked good after that. So, okay. What if you mix the water and nutrients first? So here's the thing, Renee, is it still won't work because you're doing it like separately, and then when you mix it together, so like I'd have to do it in like 3 separate 5 gallon buckets and balance each of those buckets and then dump them in the res. And wouldn't that change things because you're adding in, like, I feel like you're not adding it in the proper sequence, you know what I mean? Like you're adding in CalMag nutrients, CalMag nutrients, CalMag nutrients versus like CalMag for everything and nutrients for everything. So that's the part that confuses me. So I don't know if that's the best way. When I first started, that's what I did, was I would just mix the nutrients per jug. I'd add in what I needed for bloom, for grow, and my hydrogen peroxide and my CalMag all at the same time, all in one jug, mix it together, dump it in the res, and I got lockout like crazy. So yeah, all plants are different, it's true. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm adding in 10 teaspoons of CalMag, because it's 1 teaspoon per gallon, and I'm adding in, so 10 teaspoons I mean, that feels silly, but whatever. Wait, 10 teaspoons is 5 mils, so I'm just going to do 3 tablespoons. Get this out of the way here. Hang on. Made a little bit of a mess. That's what the syringes are for, but I have to wash the thing that goes in the bottle so that I can reach the bottom of the bottle because it's getting empty. Where's my spoon? Alright, so that's the CalMag. I'm going to allow that to circulate. What's up, John Gotti? And what's up, Blooming Rose? Good to see you. You can pour into a different open container. Yeah, like I have the 5-gallon bucket there, but like I feel like it doesn't make sense to, like moving forward, once the system is full and I only fill nutrients 5 gallons at a time, I feel like it doesn't make sense when this is 5 gallons to just mix it in another bucket and then, I don't know if that's what you mean, Cavs, or if I'm misunderstanding you. Alright, so that's the CalMag. I'm going to let it circulate for a few. Pour into a container so it can pull out what you need. Mix from the gallon jug. I'm so visual that I'm like, what? I'm gonna process it, Cavs, and I'm sure, you know, every time after I get off the live, I'm like, oh, that's what they were talking about. So, so it'll take me a minute, but I'm sure I'll understand what you're saying soon. I'm like, okay, pour what into a container? My water? So, you know what I could do? I just need a larger res, that's all. That's really all signs point to I need a larger reservoir. If I had a larger res, I wouldn't have this problem. Thanks so much for hanging out, Fred. Have a great day. Yeah, I need a res for my res. That's what I was saying, was like I can have like a larger, like a toe, and then it comes into here, but then it's like, then why not just get a big, large res outside the grow tent, right? And then these are like these can stay, but they feed into a larger one. Or maybe not. Maybe it's like a pipe or a line going straight to a main res, because I feel like if water's sitting in here, it's not going to do well. Yeah, I don't know if this is, like, I don't know how it works, because now I'm thinking, like, does the CalMag need to directly, like, interact with the other nutrients? Like, am I diluting it so much that now it's not going to achieve what I want it to? I guess I'll just have to try and see what works. I don't freaking know. Yeah, I'm gonna chat with Bernie about it. But I've already spoken to him, like, and we've talked about, you know, bigger res would make sense. It needs to recirculate or the nutrients will fall out of solution. Okay. Got to do 100 mils, so I'm gonna just get larger measuring things. What's up, Michigan Outdoorsman? Good to see you. Less pH swings and better temperature control. Yes. Open up. Yes, I do. I'm just trying to figure out how to just like manage how to implement the nutrients. I never put 29% in my system, Lori. I add 3% in, 1 tablespoon per gallon. I feel like that's a lot, right? 100 mils of micro feels like a lot, but I'm adding, it's 10 milliliters per gallon, and I'm adding 10 mils, or sorry, 10 gallons, so that's 100 mils. I'm like, all right, we'll just do it, I guess. If anything, I'll just add more water. You know what I always do? I panic, I add in my nutrients, and then it's already diluted, and then I panic and I add in more water. That's 80 mils. That feels like a lot. I know, I'm not going to second guess it. I'm adding in less than I should anyways, so it's all good. Thank you for reminding me, calves, because sometimes I'm like, hey, oh wait, I still need 20 mils. Don't get distracted. All right, we got 15 mils here. All right, micro. Done. Mix. All right, grow, I'm adding in 50 mils. So, what do I got here? Mils. Okay, yeah, oh my gosh, I definitely need to re-up on nutrients like ASAP. Uh, 150 mils. So that was 125. $150. I'm gonna add in my H2O2. Yeah, I just found this tent, you guys. Oh, open up, that is new. I just learned how to properly ventilate my tent about a couple months ago. It's fully new. I had horrible airflow before. And sorry if I missed anything in the chat, by the way, you guys. I'm just forward focusing right now. Gotta make more 3% H2O2. Alright, 1 tablespoon per gallon. What was I doing yesterday or last night? What do you mean, Def? You mean on the live, TFP After Dark? What are we talking about? How did she become homeless? John Joe, I'm not homeless. I'm growing my own food, and this is she alcoholic? No.